Hello, welcome to MySuzuki. Today this is another installment on the subject of lift kits, of which we are going to present quite a few videos. Today's one is going to be concerning Panhard rods, what they are, what the function is, do you need to relocate them when you lift your car, and we're going to do a quick, not sort of classroom tutorial, but just a little bit of information of exactly what their function is. Right, so basically this is a simplified version of your diff, and that's the body of your car. The body of the car has to sit on the suspension for comfort, or else you're going to be in like a 1920s rock hard, really uncomfortable type vehicle. So what you will have is a pair of shocks and either coilovers or separately on the Jimny. You can have the springs. So the springs give you the ride height and give you the comfort. The shocks stop you bouncing up and down endlessly. And then on the car there and there you will have a bracket, and between that bracket, that is the Panhard rod. And what that does is it stops the car swaying from side to side on the springs, because they will control the up and down movement, but the Panhard rod stops it going from side to side, and it is also at a specific length, so that my drawing's not accurate to scale as an engineer, but it will be so that the body sits above the axles. And this could be the front of the car or the back of the car, because you have a Panhard rod at both ends. Now when you lift the car, let's say you lift it that much, and this will be the Panhard rod, and that is a particular length. When you lift it and the Panhard rod stays the same length, it means the bracket on the body is further this way, which means the body then sits too far over to one side. Now the orientation of the Panhard rods is the same, they are both the same, so they go from this side to that side at the back, and the same for the other, so the whole of the body will be to one side. The solution for a lot of manufacturers of lift kits, or when I say a lot of manufacturers, the bigger ones, is to, if that is your body mount, that's your mount on the diff, it is to relocate the Panhard rod higher up, which puts it back to the length that it should have been were the car at the correct height. While not strictly necessary, it puts the car back into the geometry that it was when it left the factory. So I would always advocate for, and I'm going to show you in a second on a car in a minute, for, instead of a relocated Panhard rod, an adjustable one, so you can still have it from there to there, but in the middle or at either end you get what's called a turnbuckle. So that is left hand thread, that's right hand thread, and they might be the other way around, but you get the gist. And if you turn that one way, it shortens it. If you turn it the other way, it lengthens it, so you can put it on and you can fine tune it so that when it's sat on the ground, it's sat on the ground where the original manufacturer expected it to be. Right, so here we are in situ at the back of the car. This is a Mark III. I think this is a 2016. And here's the Panhard rod. This is where it fixes to the axle. This is where it fixes to the body, and that stops the side-to-side movement. On the Jimny, a lot of 4x4s, but on the Jimny, the diff is always offset to the driver's side if you're in the UK, to the offside. And we are we've just put some extended brake hoses on, lime green, because it's going to be an Ironman lift kit. It's going to be a 50mm lift kit, which means that it's going to be about 2 inches, which means that if that is rotated on that axis there, it will probably be somewhere about here when the body has lifted the 50mm, which means that when that bolt goes through that hole, but that hole is here, it's going to pull the body. I mean, this is all estimations. It's going to pull the body about this much. Right, so front of the car. Interesting points to note. One is that the fixing for the Panhard rod at the front is on the same side of the car as the rear, meaning it's on the near side of the axle, and the body mount is on the offside, so both of the rods orientated like this. Exactly same principle as the back, which means if we lift the car 50mm, it's going to rotate on that axis, which means it's going to, I'll just do that in case the sun's in your eye there, it's going to come up in an arc like this, maybe slightly exaggerated there, but that means the relocation hole will be there. So as the rod is the same length, it means the body is going to be offset incorrectly and pulled over to one side. So the geometry is going to be out at the front if you don't get a relocation bracket at all front for the back. Both the front and the back are going to be out because this is it's a solid rod and it has no adjustment. So that's why adjustable Panhard rods, front and rear, not only look nice, they're the correct thing to do geometrically. Okay, here we have a couple of adjustable Panhard rods, and this is where you're going to need some big spanners. They're both 27s, and what you will do is you will loosen these on both ends. You will adjust both ends so it's roughly the length you need it to be. You will fit the Panhard rod, and then this here, probably easier to get hold of it with both sides, and turning it one way will shorten it, turning it the other way will lengthen it, and that's where you will get your adjustment. And I'm going to show you in a minute the factory Panhard rod. Now this is stainless steel, and this is why I have a pair of gloves, well, one glove on, because that's the rear one, but that is the front Panhard rod, original from a Jimny. The actual bushes inside are a lot stronger urethane than the original rubbers, which are all cracked. It is corroded. It is doing its job. Don't be fooled by the condition. It's doing its job. But I've seen these bent, and they bend quite easily. I could take that, put it onto my knee, bend it that I would probably damage my knee. And lastly, apart from it being an idea to keep the geometry of the car correct, aesthetically it's nice. If you're going to put a lift kit onto your car and lift the car, and especially this one that we're doing, we are going to put Iron Man on because it's a white car and it was going to look really good with the white shocks and the green springs with the green lines from the back, especially from the back. Do you know what I mean? It's always from the back. You don't really see it so much from the front because all the suspension lift are in the wheel arches that you would see from the side. But from the back at traffic lights, you will see the springs, you will see the shocks. A stainless steel Panhard rod like that just finishes it off. They're not super expensive. We have some of these in stock. I think we've got a couple listed on eBay. We've got some for ourselves and some to sell. But that in effect is Panhard rod, what it's for, why you would or wouldn't relocate it. If you're going to modify your car, do it properly, make it look good. Put an adjustable Panhard rod on.